192 girls softball teams from across the United States were invited to compete in the 2011 Colorado Fireworks Fast Pitch Tournament last week at the Aurora Sports Park, and one of those teams was from right here in Aurora. In the dead heat of the summer sun, sounds of cheers, the crack of a bat, and batter chatter rings throughout these fields. They're the sounds of softball. Girls softball, to be exact, a sport they consider the best.
I just think it's just one of the greatest sports, I believe, and I just think that the harder I work, the more I want to keep playing, and I've got a coach who loves to scream and yell.
Adjust to the hitters, come on!
And I think as much as I don't like him yelling at me, it's my drive.
Nice job, girl. Hey, one down, one down.
Coach Dick Horman is no stranger to the field. After years of coaching baseball, he is the first to agree with Kate. Softball is one of the greatest sports ever.
Come on, come on, run hard, run hard! My daughter played, and so, you know, and I watched her play, and I said, oh, this is kind of fun. And as it turns out, softball is really more fun than baseball. It's a quicker game, it's shorter, and things happen quicker.
Yep, and they are quick, all right. From the pitcher's mount to the swing of the bat and the sprint to first base. These girls are fast and seriously dedicated to the sport they love.
It takes a lot of practice, and you have to just work really hard at it. You have to have the heart and the passion to do the sport in general.
It's definitely a lot of hard work. During the off season, I lift and condition at least 3 times a week just because, you know, it's the right thing to do to stay in shape. Otherwise, you're just not going to get any better and, you know, become the best ball player you can. And we have a coach who pushes us to our maximum potential.
While the game of softball is fun, the sport offers these girls so much more than that.
So, you know, when you play softball and you're part of a team, it helps you in the future when you get a job because you're a part of a team.
And even before they enter the workforce, for some, softball will be their winning ticket to college.
I think it's my 8th or 9th season at Cherokee Trail, and every one of my seniors that has played varsity ball is going on to play college ball. And that's the thrill.
But in order to get there, you have to have more than just natural talent. You have to have the heart and dedication to want to be the best.
I know there are some girls out there that they play, but they're not like full-heartedly into it, and I think the more heart you have for the game, the better you can be because you have the drive to go to practice and you have the drive to constantly get better.
We're competitive, and that's the key. And they need to understand this is the level of play they need to be at in order to play at the next level, at the college level.
While the next level is on the horizon for these high school girls, this week they are focused on this tournament and being the best they can be as individual players, but most of all, as a team.
Fireworks Tournament is an amazing tournament. It's, you know, 8 days of straight softball, and some people might think we're crazy, which some of us think we are, but it's just, all you do is just keep playing, and then you see who, you know, who's the best of the best.
More than 400 college recruiters were also there in search of some of the best softball players in the country. This is really a big deal for these players and for the city of Aurora. They make a lot of money that week.
Yeah, I understand that the city feels like they've generated approximately $7.5 million just in that week this year.
Yeah, so it's a big tournament for the girls and for us.
Well, and they're so passionate about the sport, and it is fun to watch girls softball.
And they were, I mean, it was hot that week.
Yeah,
so
it
good
always
for
is.
them being out there because it was warm, but we'll have to see how they did, you know, in the end. But they were a good group of girls.
Yep, they were. Well, congrats.